I
Okay. Here's just my general thoughts on Byleth. He's obviously not the most like exciting reveal, like for a number of reasons. I mean, one, he's kind of like he's not a character with like a very strong fan base in particular. I mean, people like his games, but like he's obviously like a sort of a promotional pick for a game, which I guess is fine, but it's not exciting. He's not a classic character, and being an avatar, he doesn't really have a personality that shines through. So there's not much like people didn't know who Terry was, but Terry has a personality.
Well, hold on.
Uh,
Actually, question about Bailiff and Three Houses, because I think it was you who said he has the personality of a glass of water. I
oh,
was curious.
I haven't played Three Houses.
You
I'm
haven't
talking
played.
about based on his characterization in Smash Brothers, and
Well,
from everything I've seen of Three Houses. Like
I don't.
he's just like a silent protagonist. He's just like, I don't know, maybe stoic.
I'm
And he
curious
just
about this
attacks and yells.
because I'm only curious about this because Robin is in Smash, and Robin, despite being a create your own player character, he has a fully developed like voice and personality. And then
I mean,
but then the thing is,
sort of.
Corin
He's
also had a fully developed voice and personality, but I heard people didn't like him very much. So
well,
that's
this
why
isn't just based on. I'm not literally just talking about like who he is as a person. I mean, just like okay, if you look at Robin, like you, I think the tactician vibe is like pretty evident in how he looks and in his gameplay, where like he's like carefully running around, making sure he doesn't run out of resources, controlling the battlefield, that kind of thing. Corrin has this kind of like serene kind of dancer quality to them, the way that they move, and there's a gracefulness to that character. Like there's some appeal, though they are a little boring. Well, like I don't think Byleth's character design says anything about them being like a professor or a teacher. None of their moves seem to
he
relate to
looks kind of
that.
like a mage to
Um,
me, which is why it's strange
yeah,
that he
I
fights
get
with a
he looks like
sword.
a mage, but he's a weapon user.
Yeah.
He like his defining character attribute looks like he doesn't. It's like he doesn't know how to put on a jacket, or if he wants to put on a jacket or not. Uh, so he's indecisive. I don't know,
So
but
if I had
the
this right, then you're saying that regardless of if he has a good personality or not, he was not presented very well as being very distinct.
yes, but like he doesn't have like Terry is obviously like fucking like okay, let's do it, and he's like enthusiastic, and he has these cheesy like lines and big poses and stuff. He's got a trucker hat,
He's got a trucker
um,
hat.
and yeah, I don't know. He's got a clear like sell. Byleth doesn't really. I think lots of things about him are cool, but like he doesn't. It doesn't all come together to be like a strong like character, and like so and because he's the last character in the current pass, I see why people are underwhelmed by him. I certainly was, but I think he's fine. He seems basically like the Corrin of this game, like right down to literally being a Fire Emblem character. But it's kind of the same thing where the character came in late, was the last DLC like patch of a DLC release, not kind of just a promotional pick without that strong of a personality. And both of them have like interesting gameplay hooks in their moveset, but it's nothing like really like obvious like oh, here's Terry's fighting game stuff, or here's Cloud's limit meter or something. It's like he just has a bunch of moves with interesting properties. And I feel like from past experience, everyone ended up liking Corrin just fine once he was actually in the game, or at least in my
I like
like
him
from who I
better in
played with.
Smash than they do in Fates.
Yeah, well, he's got an interesting move set. He's worth being in the game, and Byleth looks pretty cool too. I'm looking forward to playing as him / her. And like it's fine that like Nintendo wants to push their own characters a little bit. I mean, it makes sense. It is a Nintendo fighting game first and foremost, and we're gonna get more characters, so it's not the end of the world. So it's fine. He's fine.
I'll say this about presentations and stuff is that like who was it? There was someone I was gonna talk about this certain thing that I talk about a lot, but I was before that I was gonna talk about a different Smash DLC character. Let me think again. The first Smash DLC character was Plant. Then there was Joker. Then there was Banjo. Then there was after Banjo there was
Banjo and
Hero.
Hero.
Banjo and
Yeah,
Hero at the
Hero was
same
actually
time.
first.
So Hero and then Banjo. Then the fifth person was Terry. Was that Terry after
Terry.
that? And then
Yep.
it was Bailiff after that.
Yeah, it is weird because all the
That's
other
not.
characters are like surprising in some way. Like Piranha Plant's just an enemy. Uh,
Both.
Joker like is from a series people wouldn't consider viable for Smash.
I still
Um,
maintain that I still put my hand up and say I called that
I
because,
mean,
but
like,
that's because I've been
good for
following
you.
Atlas. That's because I've been calling Atlas for a while, so I've been seeing Atlas shoving like Persona into everything they can. So I wasn't surprised because I was following them. So I'll just talk about Joker because I don't remember what else I was going to talk about before then. It was someone else's reveal trailer, but it was like it was, I mean, yeah, I'm bringing up Joker, so but it was about presentation because you're saying that you thought Byleth was rather underwhelming, and I also kind of thought his trailer left much to be desired, especially the part where he didn't talk. that was a
Yeah, well,
bit that
that's
was a
Byleth,
bit
right?
that was a
Like, at
bit
least Robin
disappointing.
fucking said
Yeah,
shit. Robin looked cool in his reveal trailer.
I'm pretty sure that because I don't think anyone's angry with Bailiff. I think people just kind of feel a little underwhelmed. So I feel like
Some people are about the internet,
I feel like he's gonna come
so
out.
of
People are
course
gonna
some people are
buy
angry.
him. They'll say he's all right, and then they'll move on to the next character. So ultimately, nothing was
Yeah,
lost, and
well,
we got Bailiff. So even if that's not a lot, that's
well,
gain
like
over
six more
loss.
characters coming. Like I thought we might get like three more or
Wait,
something. Six
six
is crazy.
six more, including Bailiff, or six more
No,
appearing?
not including Byleth.
Dang,
There's
that
an
is a
there's an
lot.
the next character pass has one more character, but it will take longer to come out.
Dang, six more, including Bailiff. Not including Bailiff. So that's seven new characters. Holy cannoli! Man, I can't
Yeah,
wait
we don't know
for
who any of the new
for
people are,
I can't wait for
but
Anakin Skywalker to destroy sand.
sure. I mean, this fucking
I just have Star
it's
Wars on the
getting
brain.
crazy now that like the character reveal hype cycle for Smash Brothers. It's never gonna fucking end. Like it'll.
Do you wanna
I've
make a
got to be
predictions?
25 before it's over.
I guess that's a good thing
What
because
is going on?
Sakura just really does not want to
I'm
make
halfway
another.
to 30.
Sakura does not want to wait. Does not want to make another Smash Brothers. Let me put it that way. He made.
I
It
hope he
was
doesn't.
supposed to.
I
It
hope he
was
like.
supposed to end with Melee. So this is just his plan. He's like, I made Melee and it was perfect, and then they made me come back, and I made Brawl and it was all right, and then they made me come back, and I made four, and and then as he came back. He's like, all right, that's it. I'm gonna give them everything. They'll never ask for another one again. And then
Right,
and then they
they're
made all those characters, and they're like, "We want even more." And he's like, "You want more? I'll give you more.
it's insane. Like
Never
the game
ask
is
me for
so like
anything again."
complete. It's so feature complete. It's got almost everyone you could imagine in the game, and there's gonna be six fucking more characters. Like I don't even. I'm so like I don't know why I feel like I should just be excited, but like I'm almost exhausted. I was like kind of looking forward to the relief. I was looking forward to the relief of knowing like who the last character is, and like oh, there's six more actually. Holy shit!
I am genuinely also slightly concerned that now they've already picked all six of these characters according to Sakurai, but I'm just
Mhm.
dreading it's gonna be like the next reveal, and it's gonna be Kasumi from Persona 5 The Rail. I'm gonna fucking vomit. I'm gonna throw up my guts.
I think there's almost zero chance that they would do a character like that.
I'm gonna puke. I'm gonna throw up my guts.
I mean, I think you can expect everybody like to like derivatives like that seem a bit unlikely. Just like because I mean, this is like the last chance to have so many characters together. Like you'd think you'd want to like spread out and get as many unique things as possible.
Which
I know
might
we just had fucking Byleth, but that was a promotional pick.
Yeah. Do you want to do like a quick predictions, or do you have no idea?
Predictions is that's crazy. Let's see. Let me open up
Because
Notepad.
it's already
Let's see if I
it's
can
already.
pull
I can't say I have
six
six in my.
characters.
Yeah. Here's the thing
Oh
too.
my
If they're,
god.
if they're already picked, I guess that means that if a new hit comes out before all six are chosen, then then that new
then
then
that's
that
too
new
late. Yeah.
heroes, it's too late. Yeah, he might get a me
Yep,
out fighter.
they've got to be from around this period.
Yeah.
All right, 6 characters. Let's do it. Okay, 1, Gino. It's one of those old school, like people have
Isn't
been
he
wanting
a
him for
me
so
gunner?
long. No, not in this one. He's
Really?
suspiciously absent from this game.
Just wait for your
Yeah,
dreams
he
to
was a
be
me gunner
crushed.
in 4.
Just wait for your
He's
dreams
totally
to be
gonna come back
crushed.
to me costume. But look, this is
Yeah.
a rapid fire 6. I think they'll do Gino just because it's a lost
Wait,
chance.
lunch. What if
Square Enix been playing ball.
lunch? What if
Please just do it.
what if they have like the next announcement and then the Geno me fighter runs on screen and he starts fighting and then like it's played totally straight, but then like after a couple seconds, Geno himself runs on screen and just smashes away the me.
That would be amazing. And like painful and great. All right, so number 1's Gino. Number 2, Doomslayer. I'm going pretty normy with these predictions, but like 6 is a lot. Bethesda's already claimed that they've talked to Nintendo about Smash Brothers. I think if they're going to get a character in there, it's probably the most iconic thing they could do. It's a first-person shooter, so it would represent a fucking game genre that is underrepresented in the game.
If it's Bethesda, they're gonna put Skyrim in Smash Brothers.
I've had enough guys with swords and magic. I mean, Jesus. Like, I can't believe we had Hero. Byleth being in the fighter pass would be slightly less weird if Hero wasn't also in there, but he's like not even the only anime RPG medieval guy with a sword and some powers. Projectiles. Number 3, I'm already running out. Everyone was talking about this for a while. It seems unlikely, but I'm gonna type it in. Arl from Puyo Puyo. I kind of just want it. I
don't know who that is.
There's. Have you played Puyo Puyo?
No, I've not.
It's like a puzzle game like Tetris.
I thought you were gonna say the Dante, because I hear people wanting Dante. Everyone's clamoring for Dante. Dante! Which I wouldn't...
Well, Dante and Arl were the kind of predictions that people had for the new character before it was Byleth.
I would not put Dante completely out of the question. In fact, I wouldn't even say it's unlikely. I just personally... I just wouldn't be surprised if it didn't happen.
Sure. Well, the thing about Dante is that you've kind of already got Bayonetta, who's like another Kamiya character who is a hack and slash beat 'em up type thing, who would have this similar combos. That doesn't mean that you kind of have 2 of the same character type, because again, they just added Byleth. But
I was gonna say, you say that doesn't mean, you say like we have Bayonetta, which doesn't mean that you can't have Dante. But the funny thing is, at least from what I've seen from observing Smash hype, is that when you have someone who is similar, that just makes people want the other person more instead of less. They're not like, if we didn't have Bayonetta, I feel like people would be less clamoring for Dante because it would almost seem less likely. Like, oh, we don't have any other hack and slash gun users, but because we have Bayonetta, people say Dante is on the table now, and then because of that, they want him more, if anything. That's just what I think.
I get where you're coming from, but
I would also say the only thing I'm predicting out of these 6, I'm predicting this. This is the only thing I'm actually gonna lay down my name on. DSY. I'm calling this, and if this doesn't happen, I'll do something. Probably not, honestly. But the only person I'm actually gonna say that I'm calling is Sora from Kingdom Hearts, because that is a massive franchise.
I think it will never happen.
You think it'll never happen?
I think that... Yeah, I'll put
Disney.
that down. And I think that people who like Kingdom Hearts think that Kingdom Hearts is bigger than it actually is.
I don't like Kingdom Hearts. I just think that it's a series that's been going on for about a decade now, so it's a long series.
No, it's been fucking asleep for like 5 of them.
They just made the 3rd game.
Next prediction, fuck it, Steve Minecraft. I don't care. It's happening. I think it will.
If it doesn't, we'll
Microsoft. I think he's an important gaming icon. Put him in. Next guest, I'm getting crazier now. Hollow Knight. The Switch is like a really popular platform for indies. And indies are becoming part of its bread and butter. And they're bigger than they've ever been. And Hollow Knight's fucking cool. I think it's time for an indie rep, and especially if we have 6 more slots. I want to do something crazy for the last one, but I feel like it's gonna be. It could be. I was actually thinking someone Nintendo. I can see there being at least one more basic Nintendo character.
You
It can't be anyone.
You know who I would love to see as the sixth Smash Fighter, like the sixth Smash Fighter pack. It's someone from
Crosshair
Nintendo.
Sakurai.
God damn it! You, wow! You ripped that straight out of my mouth. I was about to like lay down this giant analogy where he's like, our final fighter smash pass, but first I need to take care of something, and like he gets up, and then they do like the smash, like he gets out of his chair and walks off frame, and they do the Smash logo, and then like Mario and everyone's fighting, and then he just walks up and he's like, "Hey guys, mind if I join in?"
That would be. I would love that, but I think he's too humble. Like he spent the last like in the Smash Direct with Byleth, there was a one more thing at the end, and it was just him talking about how he doesn't think that Smash Brothers actually deserves the number one fighting game sales award because he's not sure it actually counts as a fighting game, and even if it did, there are multiple versions of Street Fighter. Like he just spent like a few minutes like downplaying the achievement out of humbleness. So I don't think he would ever add himself to the game. Number 6. There's got to be someone. Right now, I'm putting on characters that I want, and so there's got to be someone that I wouldn't care about at all. So I'm gonna.
Here's my thing:
type
is that
in
like here's a weird
Travis
thing.
touchdown.
Here's a weird thing for me to say about Sakurai. I believe I know he just said his name a bunch, but Sakurai is the one who makes Smash Bros. Here's the weird thing I have to say. I don't know if he would pick a giant Grand Slammer to end the list on. I think he'd kind of just.
No, he never does.
I don't think, because I don't think he's, and if anything, that's almost comforting because it kind of makes it seem more like he's just kind of picking characters he thinks would be good rather than going for hype. I mean, Smash Bros. Already makes the hype for him, so when I think of like who the number 6 slot is, I kind of just think the number 6 slot's kind of gonna be just on the same level as everybody else.
Yeah,
if they already picked who it is, though, that's the thing that gets me. You say all 6 were chosen already, so I'm like, that's giving me like, that's the part that's giving me a headache because I'm like, they're all picked, I wonder
who seemed the most popular maybe within the last year is who we should be looking at.
Well, Smash Brothers usually picks either like current popular games or old classics, one or the other. So, like which makes sense because why pick a random? Why pick a random? That makes sense. So, the only like sort of nobody schmoes they grab are like kind of obscure characters from their own games because they're Nintendo characters, and even then, Nintendo doesn't really grab. I wouldn't say they have any obscure characters. Would you? Do they?
Sure, I'd say most Nintendo characters are pretty obscure, other than like the real big ones.
I guess like the strange picks are like Jigglypuff, like because that's just a Pokemon, and then.
But I mean, Pokemon's huge though. Pokemon's like the biggest media.
Yeah, but Jigglypuff specifically is kind of Jigglypuff was picked specifically as a joke, so.
Yeah, but she was also like popular in the anime, or she was like a big player in the anime.
That's true.
Like if you don't look at obscure Nintendo characters, I mean, half the Smash roster, like Captain Falcon, Ness, Ice Climbers, Olimar.
I keep hearing Ness is obscure, but then I keep hearing like everybody and their mother loves Earthbound, so I'm like,
it's not true. That's a loud fan base. If you go out into the world and ask anybody about fucking Earthbound, they'll have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, now they will because popular people have played the game, but as for the child,
it's had a cult following forever. And like if you're talking about like obscure characters versus popular characters, like the main Nintendo franchises like Mario, Pokemon,
Legend of Zelda, Metroid,
to a lesser extent
Kirby.
Zelda. That's big. People could recognize Kirby. Metroid, I don't know. Metroid hasn't really had much of a presence for a long time.
Yeah,
it's known among like gamers, but like, you know.
Yeah, I heard about that. I also just remembered right now that Dark Samus is in Smash Ultimate. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I remember they put I forgot they put Ridley in, but then I'm like, oh yeah, Dark Samus is in the game. I forgot about that. I wonder if they put another Kirby character.
Everyone's
in.
complaining about how many Moths there are, but there are literally 3 Samuses.
How many Marths?
Well, because everyone, you know, that meme where everyone just treats every new Fire Emblem character as like, you know, Red Moth, Big Sword Moth, fucking Dragon Moth, Girl Moth.
I did not know that meme. No. There's 2 Chroms. One is real Chrom, and the other is me Chrom, and one is Roy.
And then there's Final Smash, Robin's Final Smash Chrom.
Oh, there's 4 Chroms.
It's pretty crazy.
Uh.
All right, I feel like this whatever we're recording is probably gone on long enough.